Ladies and gentlemen, in the honor of Takeover and Wrestlemania weekend, one of my personas that doesn't come out of my brain randomly, but except for that one time when he spray painted Charlotte's house, WWE Otaku Fan is going to give you my predictions on Takeover Dallas and WrestleMania 32. What's up, everyone? I'm WWE Otaku Fan. I'm glad I'm out of jail. I posted my bail like the day after I spray painted Charlotte's house. I'm glad nothing crazy went on when Charlotte's lawyers were about to sue me. So I'm out, and I got back just in time for Roman Reigns to become two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And now, seeing that Triple H has the championship now, it's time to do some WrestleMania and Takeover Dallas predictions. Now, this is a two-parter video. So, this first part is going to be on Takeover Dallas, and the second part is going to be WrestleMania 32. So, let's get into it. Takeover Dallas. Now, let's see. Everyone's going to be favoring Takeover Dallas over WrestleMania 32 because of wrestling fans in general just favoring NXT over WWE. Well, Ryan, he says, well, you know, it's an opinion, you know. He doesn't favor either NXT or WWE over whatever, so, you know, main roster and then NXT, So they announced 6 matches for this takeover. So let's get into the first one. Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin. Now, this is Austin Aries' first debut match for NXT, even from leaving TNA. So, with this one, Ryan thinks Austin Aries is going to beat Baron Corbin. Because, you know, Baron Corbin, he already got a win at TakeOver in London. So, Austin Aries getting the win here on his debut, that'll be great for him. Next match we got the American Alphas. They are the #1 contender to the NXT Tag Team Championship versus the Revival. Now, for this one, Ryan said he's going to pick the American Alpha over the Revival. Terms on because people really thought that, you know, Enzo Amore and Big Cash should have got the tag team championships. And with this, Ryan thinks that the American Alpha deserves the championship since the Revival already retained, I believe, like 3 times or twice or whatever. And plus, you know, the American Alphas, they're pretty badass. Now, the next matchup we got is Apollo Crews versus Ellis Sampson. Now, Ryan cannot pick one out of the ordinary, so he called a toss-up on this because he feels like that Apollo Crews will win this matchup because he lost in London and this will be a good redemption for him. But then again, Ellis Sampson, if you guys haven't seen him in NXT, he's been pretty good. He's got potential to be the next NXT champion after, somewhere after Samoa Joe or Baron Corbin once Finn Balor gets on the main roster. But he feels like it's a toss-up here because it could go either way on this one because you got 2 guys that are pretty much hyped in NXT. Next one is the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. I made a really tough decision on this one, but he picked Shinsuke Nakamura to win this one because he feels like Sami Zayn, he won't win in this takeover, but he will win at WrestleMania 32 for the IC Championship, which he will say in the next video. Spoilers, everyone. So, with that one, Shinsuke Nakamura wins this one, and a good one, and a tough one. And also, everyone is hyped up for Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT. This matchup is really, really conflicting for Ryan because this one has 2 of his favorite women wrestlers in NXT, Bayley and Asuka. Now, with this one, Ryan had to say another toss-up because you don't know what's going to happen because he feels like Asuka would win this takeover, but then again, Bayley could retain because she says she's not ready to get onto the... Well, she's not in a rush for the main roster yet. So this was a toss-up for him. So whoever wins, Ryan will be happy about. And hopefully, if Asuka does win, then that means probably Bayley will probably go onto the main roster. Finally, we had the main event match. Samoa Joe for the second time versus the NXT champion Finn Balor. Now, here's something shocking for you guys. Ryan picks Samoa Joe because This is the second time Samoa Joe's going up against Finn Balor. He already got beaten at London. This is going to be Samoa Joe's redemption to get that championship, even though he's a heel, But he feels like Samoa Joe will win this one. But that's because it's not a good buy for Finn Balor yet, but it's going to be taking Finn Balor to the main roster because there's been a lot of speculation with Finn Balor and the Balor Club to be on the main roster soon. So that would be a good opportunity to drop the title and go up to the main roster and start wreaking havoc on the main roster on Raw and SmackDown. Samoa Joe is going to be your next NXT champion right there. That's it on Ryan's predictions for TakeOver Dallas. I'll see you guys later for the WrestleMania 32 predictions.